day 489. Day rating is a 7. Oh, kind of what we expected. Back at work. A little tough getting up this morning. I think I snoozed the alarm for an entire hour. Every time they went off, I was just so tired. I did not want to get up at all. I felt bad and was like, okay, we gotta walk the pup. She's been on and off awake, and I'm sure she's ready to get outside before it gets too hot. So we walked her, came in. By the time we got in, I was like, okay, there's not enough time to go for my full run, or else I'm going to be late. Don't want that. So just came in, sat down, just kind of relaxed, then got to work. Had a different time at work because my regular task for the day got switched over. I don't get why, but it did, and it was fine. Oh, excuse me. And what else do we do? Oh, this was kind of funny. So before the flag football on Tuesday, my dad had talked, and he had asked me. He said, "What are you doing this evening?" And I was like, "Well, I'm gonna go play flag football." And his response was, "What?" So my dad couldn't believe I was playing football. Oh my gosh. I've just never been a big fan, and he knows it. And he's like, you'll play like any sport besides football, baseball. So what happened? What am I missing here? So I just kind of told him that my friend's son had asked me to play. They were needing players. I said, okay, just as long as you know, I have not played. I'm not experienced in this sport at all. But if you want me to run a little bit to catch the ball, I should be all right. So yeah, we had a little laugh. He's like, okay, well, let me know how you do. But it was fine. We were, what did we say the score was? 30-22 or 32-24 or something like that. So it wasn't bad. Oh my gosh. But then, bouncing back to today, got out of work, and a storm was rolling in, so I tried to get upstairs, walk the pup as soon as I could. And she got a little nervous because there was a little bit of thunder rolling in. It was a little stormy, a little cloudy. So I was like, all right, just go potty, then we're coming back. And she understood the assignment. She was out and then back in, quickly up the stairs, and almost had a little turnaround on the spot. She got nervous because the loud thunder came in, lightning. She turned around, was like, nope, I'm done, going back down. But I was like, no, we're right here, come on, I'm gonna come inside. So got her inside. She I would say was fine. She needed to be next to me and was a little bit excited and a little bit off from the lightning, I guess you could say. She wasn't really barking or anything, but I could just tell that she could hear something, and she was a little bit nervous about it. But just kind of gave her a little treat, calmed her down, was here, ended up taking a little nap. I was like, okay, if it's gonna storm, I'm gonna take a nap and just call it a recovery day. Well, the storm came and went in about an hour, so my buddy texted and he said, hey, let's just get to the run and just have a good run. I said, all right, I'll see you there. So we got there almost the same time, and then walked up, talked, and then for a sec, and it was a smaller group, at least half the size from last week, so that was a little bit different. But this time was kind of nice because both groups went out the same way, and then maybe halfway we split. And right within about the first half mile, I heard someone say something about soccer team. I was like, hey, were you the one asking about the soccer team? You recruiting players? And it took him a minute to register that I was talking to him. But again, I'm a new person to this group. I don't know the names. But it's like, oh no, so and so's doing it. And I said, okay. And they turned around, like, oh yeah, I'm trying to find enough players. I said, okay, cool. Like, do you play? I'm like, yeah, I used to play a lot. So if you're gonna get a team going, let me know. I'm very interested in playing again. So I mean, it's been at least a year since I played. So it'd be nice to get back. The only thing I'm worried about is that Tuesday night would be flag football for a while. Wednesday night would be soccer. Thursday night would be the group run. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of nights away from the pup, so I'm a little worried about that. But there's also a good chance the flag football will probably end before the soccer would start up. But maybe think about that a little bit. So I was just trying to process if that would be the best option. I was like, I think we'll be fine. There's a good chance. There's another season coming up, and they're just getting started this week with players that their seasons probably won't start for at least a few months. And then just caught up to the group. My buddy Jason was there, and he's the one that told me to go and meet up with them. And so we were going and chatting it up a bit and asking about the workout we did yesterday and how he's feeling. He's asking me about the new apartment, so we were talking about that. And then we got to points like, all right, I think I better let you go. The group was starting to string out. It's like, I'll let you go and catch up with the fast group, and I'll see you back at the parking lot. I'm like, all right, cool. So I picked up the pace a little bit, caught up to the other 4 to 6 people. I think there were 6. We did 2, 2, and 2. And then 2 kind of fell off. So it was me and this one guy, and the other guy kind of fell off slowly. But this new guy, Sean, and I were talking. We were like, yeah, we both ran college, and that was pretty cool. And then he talks about he was running some trail races, and he likes anything from the 20K to 50K. But he's like, I love the trails. Just this group's really nice because we have a good pace, but it's also nice to go socialize before and after. And a lot of them are available for other runs outside of the 2 days we meet during the week. It's like, yeah, just really nice. Yeah, I totally agree. I said it's hard to find people to run your pace, and we seem to have a good pace going right now. I was like, yeah, last week we were rolling too, and so not sure what scared everyone away this week, and we joked around about it. And then right around then we had hit this little patch of manure. I guess, I don't know, they're building something there, but huge patch of manure where you smelled it for like a minute or two. Just, oh my gosh, it was really strong. And normally you get like a whiff of something and it just kind of goes. And this one was just there for about at least a quarter mile. And my goodness, the last 2 or 3 times I ran there, I did not smell that. So maybe that's something new. I don't know. So it was nice to chat with him. We caught up with his other buddy. He's like, yes, my other buddy. What's his name? So this guy's name was Sean. And this is Josh. And the way I remember that was like Sean John. Like was it the clothing brand? I think it is. And so it's like Sean John but Josh. Sean John but Josh. Sean John but Josh. So Sean was the guy I ran with, and Josh was the other buddy who was just maybe 10 feet in front of us. And we eventually caught him the last half mile and kind of ran with him. And then we finished. Talked a little bit about the soccer person. They said, yeah, we're doing a Coed league. Do you have an Instagram? Like, yeah, here's my Instagram. Add me, and then whatever information you get, just let me know. I'd really like to play. So, okay, great. And my buddy Jason was like, so what position do you play? I'm like, midfielder. I'd like to get up and down the field. And was always pretty conditioned after starting track and cross country. So, yeah, it makes sense to be kind of in that workhorse scenario where you can get up and down the field and not have too many issues with it. And then after that, just kind of headed back. Got back to the apartment. Walked the dog real quick. Wait, no. Do we know? No, we walked the dog before I left. I walked her before. Then just kind of came back, tried to get some dinner ready, took a shower, ended up doing some spaghetti noodles, but then I had these really good, not stuffed shells, but raviolis. Really good. Really good. I wish I remembered the brand, but I just happened to find them at the grocery store. But it's the ravioli with beef and cheese in the middle, and then it's breaded on the outside. So I stuck those in the air fryer. Really good. They only took 6 minutes to cook. Turned out fantastic. And then I had the noodles going, and I had the spaghetti sauce. Just blending them together. It was good. Just really good. I ate too much. I didn't even finish eating until about close to 10:30. So I came back, laid down, just needed a minute for the food to digest. And that was most of the day. I got in 3 sets of pull-ups, 1 set of push-ups. I think I need to start doing 100. I think that's gonna be the goal. Just do 100. Do either 100 of one or 75-25, 50-50. Any number of that. Just need to do 100. That way I can at least have a number. Right now I'm just kind of just doing some. I don't know, what was it, 2 or 3 weeks ago after the move, I just kind of fell off with the push-ups a little bit and the pull-ups. So I'm doing enough pull-ups, chin-ups, but I'm just not setting a goal enough for myself where I'm getting them done every day. It's usually been at least, I think I've been averaging 3 sets Monday through Friday. It's not bad. I feel stronger. I'm noticing a difference. Like, kind of, I don't want to say narcissistic, but I'm trying to check my progress. So I measured my arms and my chest, and my arm was 11.5 inches and the chest was 37 inches, which when I started about a year ago, I believe my arm was under 10 inches. It's like 9 3/4 of an inch. And I don't know what my chest was. Maybe 35.5. I don't remember my brother's wedding, or the last time I remember measuring it to get fitted for a tux or shirt or something. I think it was 35.5. So I feel stronger. I could tell that I put on a little bit of mass. Nothing significant. I don't think I've had anyone yet to come up to me and besides there was one about a year ago, and they said, yeah, I could tell your arm is a little bit leaner. You could have more definition. Again, it was after the personal trainer, so I was working out twice a week and eating a ton of protein. Just like every meal was protein. That was the goal. If I couldn't get protein, I needed to have a shake. So I've backed off that a little bit. Not that it was a bad experience at all, but it was really hard on my stomach to have that much protein. And I didn't feel like I had enough carbs to run, whereas now I feel like I've added in more protein still to help me maintain the weight, and I'm keeping the carbs up so that I have that energy to burn, especially now during the space phase when I'm gonna slowly increase the miles every week. And so far it's working out. I feel like I've been, for the most part, injury free, knock on wood, and it's going well. I'm happy with my progress. I'm happy that I'm still working hard. I just need to iron out those details for my goals, and that'll help me clarify what direction I'm going in. Right now I'm just trying to keep it fun. It's kind of the main thing. Is I don't want to have a burnout where I can't do it anymore. I don't want to do it anymore, but I want to keep challenging myself to keep growing and doing better. So that's kind of why I haven't set an exact goal. I'm enjoying this process of just doing a little work here and there, whether it's easy runs, some workouts on my own, or a little bit of fitness exercise with squats, pull-ups, push-ups, that kind of a thing. So we'll see pretty soon if I can start setting more goals. And I need to start getting back to at least every other week doing the pull-ups to see where I'm at with the kind of pull-up challenge, right? So the 5 pull-ups a minute, as long as you can last. I haven't done that. Gosh, what's it been? 2 months? It's been a long time. So I need to start doing that to see where I'm at, and that'll give me perspective. I mean, I'm about halfway through the year now, so I should have a good grasp of where I'm at, how much more I need to do to kind of get to that hour. I could definitely tell my hands are getting more calloused. I could definitely feel it every time I pull up that there's something there, whereas before I had these little baby hands. So I guess that means something, right? There's a little bit of callus there because I'm working it more. So keep working on the pull-ups and chin-ups, and we'll see what happens. But that's the night, so run your life with health and happiness, and have a good night.